morning, y'all. Y buenos dias. So today is week 14 of my pregnancy update videos. So if you guys are interested in seeing the updates and what we've been up to, then keep on watching. So week 14 means that baby is the size of a peach. Baby is 3.39 inches and 1.5 ounces. And that is, again, so incredibly small. And even though they're that tiny at this point, during this time, baby's kidneys are already working and already making urine, which, again, like every week, that is mind-blowing that something so tiny can already have so many functioning, working parts. The whole process of child development and just fetal human development in general is always so mind-blowing to me, and I love looking into it. I started watching this series. It's called The 9 Months That Made You, and it's on Netflix, and I'll put a link down below so you guys don't forget. But it's really, really good. It just shows really the miracle that is life and all of the things that can make huge, significant changes in life that are just really milliseconds in the process of creating a human being. So week 14 means that I'm finally in my second trimester. I'm so excited because I was kind of over being tired. Even though I wasn't too tired by the end of the first trimester, it's still a drastic difference from how I'm feeling now. Just feeling super normal, I guess, and just feeling back to my normal self. And so it's a big step. It means 1/3 of the pregnancy has already gone by, which, again, I say this all the time, but it's been going by super fast. And it's a good thing and a bad thing, because it's a good thing because it's kind of, you know, like, we're gonna meet our baby soon, but a bad thing because, you know, I haven't really been able to really sit and really appreciate it, kind of like what I did with, kind of like how I did with Luna, just because, you know, there's so much stuff going on all the time with a 2-year-old. And so I'm trying to be more aware of that and trying to take time to really just focus on it and remember that this process is going on, because it is a beautiful process that doesn't happen so often. And so I always try to remind myself of that I need to be more mindful of the fact that I'm pregnant. So my weight has been stable, still at 106, and my mood, y'all, this week, I cried so much, just so much. I texted my friend Hannah and I was like, this song reminded me of you, and I was crying and I miss you. Like, I was really emotional this week, and I cried a lot over like the most ridiculous things. There's a new video out, which I will also link down below, and it's on palm oil. And it's about an orangutan, and I'll link it down below. Anyways, the moral of the story is that we shouldn't be using palm oil, and even though it is a plant-based ingredient, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have awful and terrible consequences due to that ingredient. I'll let you guys watch the video and bawl your eyes out and never ever want to use palm oil again. But yeah, I've cried a lot this week, just been really emotional. And that's just because, you know, all of the hormones fluctuate, and I'm already like a crybaby anyways, and so I'm sure that that doesn't help. So as far as cravings, I've been craving more sweet foods, which is really not typical for me. I'm more of a savory person all the time. Like, Zach is very much the sweet person, and so I make him like cookies and cakes and stuff like that, and for me, I'll do like all of the savory stuff. So I'll make like rice and gravy for me as a snack at night, as opposed to like eating like a piece of cake or something like that. But this week I've really been wanting sweets, and my mom used to make us this strawberry banana smoothie when we were kids. Obviously when we were kids, she added cow's milk to it, and she used to put this little powder that we got like at Walmart and stuff. It was like a smoothie mix kind of thing, and it was like malty. And so I replicated it by doing strawberries, banana, and then our milk, and I added some coconut protein, and so it tasted like exactly like it, and I was just craving it so bad, and I added some agave in there just to make it like more milkshakey as opposed to like a smoothie. And man, it was just so good. I drank like a big tall glass, and Luna really liked it too. So no aches. And as far as symptoms, my nipples are getting darker. I've been peeing like there's no tomorrow. I mean, constantly. And also pregnancy dreams are here. And it's not a joke. Like, they're just the weirdest, most detailed, just off the wall dreams ever. And I already have really weird dreams all of the time anyways, but now that I'm pregnant, they're even more ridiculous like than ever before. I remember maybe a couple days ago, I had a dream about how me and Zach were talking with Pam and Jim from the office. We were trying to get Michael to do something. It was just like so real, and it was so long. Like, my dreams are so long, and it was, I mean, so many of my dreams have just been so super weird. And my friend Lindsay recommended that I start writing them down, because she did whenever she was pregnant, and she had just like read up on some not that long ago, and she was laughing about them and stuff. So I started doing that, of writing down my dreams, and yeah, they're really weird. Sleep has gotten a lot better, even better than last week. She has been going down at her normal time and staying, but now when so I put her down to bed, but then now when I go lay down, we usually go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest. And so when I get in bed, she like sniffs me out and wants to climb on top of me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, just let me sleep. And so I don't want to move her, because, you know, she just wants to snuggle with me. But she's like on my neck sometimes, which is also, yesterday I had a dream that someone was trying to kill me, was choking me. And when I woke up, it was Luna's head on my neck, like literally on my neck. And so I just try to roll her off, and then she, you know, wakes up in like 2 seconds and comes and worms back on me. So that's definitely a phase that she's going through right now, that I just kind of have to roll with, and hopefully she will just go back to how she was normally sleeping. As far as an update for this week, all I can say is freezing. It's been so cold. It is awful. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like it's hard, because I've never been used to it being this cold for these many consecutive days back home. Back in Louisiana, it gets cold for like 2 weeks out of the entire year, maybe. And then like it fluctuates. So here it's been literally freezing. Like this morning it was 17 degrees, and I was like, what are we supposed to do? Like it's so cold. And I had mentioned it earlier how I was like so determined to, you know, like, we'll just put on our cold gear, like all of our ski stuff, and just deal with it and go out in the cold and still go outside. But the cold isn't as terrible as the wind. And so there was days where it was super cold, and me and Lou just bundled up and put our hats on and our gloves and everything like that, and we still managed to go outside and play for a good amount of time. But like now it's 17 degrees and the wind is terrible. Like you can't even see, because like the wind is just going straight into your eyeballs. So I've been dealing with that, and I don't really know how to deal with it. I know that everybody on Instagram, because I've been putting it on my Instagram stories. If you guys follow me on Instagram, y'all already know I've been complaining about that this whole time. And it's just, I don't really know what to do, just because, like I said, I've never dealt with it. It's always hot back home all the time. And so what do you do when it's this cold for this long? I mean, it's only November, and so it's only gonna get colder. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do besides make sopa and eat a lot of arroz en leche. And so I'm just gonna do that every day until it warms up. And now for the bump shot. Boop. So yeah, it's definitely getting there now. Little baby's growing, slowly but surely. So that is it for the updates today. As always, if you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Tlazocamahti for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.